Hi everybody, it's Tuesday. I'm Tony. I'm here, you're here. Let's share a little quality time together. We are in my den. This is the place I go on occasion for some peace and quiet, unwind just a little. Think of it as, I don't know, my fortress of Tony-tude, something like that. A little warning. You might see some things in here that some people might find disturbing. Everybody has a different level that they're triggered at. I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. A lot of horror movie related stuff in here. A lot of things I've collected over the 40 some odd years I've walked this planet. And you know, if you're sensitive to scary movies, things related to them, things related to maybe war movies, you might not want to watch this video. You know, these are things that I like, you know, how I like to enjoy myself. Might not be for you, and that's cool. You know, we all have different likes and tastes. I understand that. You know, no hard feelings. I'll be respectful of you, you be respectful of me. If you don't like a movie, say, hey, I don't like The Evil Dead. You might see some Evil Dead stuff in here. Just don't like it. That's cool. You know, don't hate the video over it. Another thing is the room's a mess. I know that. It just is. It's a mess. You know, you don't have to tell me. Also, I'm not personally crazy about the paint. Painted when we moved in. Other things took precedence. Didn't really have time to worry about the paint. So with that being said, your last chance to click out. Might get scary. Don't worry though, I'm here with you. You have nothing to fear. Alright, to start out with, we've got my Hellraiser poster. I have 4 signed pictures of Doug Bradley, the actor that played Pinhead. Plus, I've got autographs of the Cenobites from the second Hellraiser movie. And actually, one of the 4, the female Cenobite, was a different actress in the second movie than the first. This is from the second movie. Got a Pinhead Doug Bradley action figure. Got an autographed laminate configuration puzzle box signed by Doug Bradley. These are some of my pops. Sorry about my shadow, trying to stay out of the way. Love horror films. You know, you've got Chucky, Jason, Pinhead. There's Ash from The Evil Dead, Freddy. Doesn't really fit in with the horror movie, but The Crow. There's some of my Funko Mini Pops, I think they're called. Some of those are from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Then, of course, there's Kirk from Star Trek. Captain Marvel. Got a few minifigs thrown in. The She-Hulk. Absolutely love building this Hellboy. Need to do a review on that kind of soon. My little Deadpool area. Guys, if you're not familiar with Deadpool, great movie. Not for kids. Don't take your kids. Every advertisement said, don't take kids. People I know still took their kids and complained. It's for adults. It's got adult humor. It's got violence, adult situations. There's a second one coming out soon. Don't take your kids. My Friday the 13th poster, that was a gift from Amy some time ago. I actually have autographs from all the Jasons up till now. The one from Ted White up in the corner is a little crooked. Kind of got bumped Halloween when I took the white mask off to wear. Don't feel like tearing all this apart to fix. The machetes are signed. Got the little Jason plush up in the corner. Little Friday the 13th action figure. Hey, the box for my Pocky One Chip Challenge. If you haven't seen that, check it out if you want to know just how crazy I can be. That's pretty daggum crazy. Got some assorted minifigs. A few things from The Walking Dead. Funko Pop, Diablo 3, a Christmas gift from Amy. Absolutely love Diablo. Juggernaut, one of my favorite characters. Iron Man, Captain America, a few more Funko Minis. There's the Hulkbuster armor, the Hulk. Got a Tribble thrown in from Star Trek. Deadpool mask. There's Baby Groot. Got some Groot socks. Yeah, I have Groot socks. K9 from Doctor Who. Tom Baker, my favorite Doctor. And the dematerializing TARDIS. You can't see behind all this, but I have two autographed pictures of, I believe it was Lawrence Henriksen. He was the father in the Pumpkinhead series that lost his son. Good movie if you've ever checked it out. If you haven't, well, it's still a good movie. Check it out. My Fiddler on the Roof corner. Yeah, not really a horror film, but I enjoy Fiddler on the Roof. I annoy Amy when I watch it because I will crank it kind of loud. There's a mini poster. Unfortunately, it's a reprint. There's an original playbill signed by Topol. Got a set of stamps, not US stamps, of course. Fiddler on the Roof, and another signed Topol autograph. I hate to show this, but my massive backlog of Lego sets. It kind of defies belief. Really looking forward to some of these. Oh, scariest thing in the room. Ignore that. That's evil. Don't look at it. I'm not kidding. Don't look. Yeah, look there. Really looking forward to building the Bat Cave. That's from the original series. The Destiny's Bounty from the Ninjago movie. Love that ship. Looking forward to it. The Creator double-decker London bus in the back. Another thing I'm looking forward to. Alright, another horror-related thing. Very old, well, old now, British actress in a lot of old horror films. That one is from The House That Drips Blood. Got a Leah Remini autograph. Not horror, that was from the King of Queens. Great funny TV show. Buddy Epson. I'm sure everybody on here knows the Beverly Hillbillies. My little Full Metal Jacket area. Got a campaign cover autographed by Arlie Ermy. Mini poster. Not an actual original mini poster, unfortunately. Autographed picture from Arlie Ermy. Autographed picture from Animal Mother. That's what he was called in the movie. I'm wanting to say he was a Baldwin. And an autographed picture from Raptor Man, who was Kevin Howard, I believe it says. Another little corner here, I've got Jason. The machete's autographed by Richard Brooker, who was the third Jason. Got a Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs, great movie. Check it out if you haven't already. Just some other knickknacks that I've picked up over time. Love the Chattering Teeth. Came from the dollar store. Got a signed Barracuda back there. That was signed. Now, if you don't, if you've ever seen the Phantasm movie series, great movie series. Reggie Bannister is one of the main characters. He signed that. He actually gave me the card. I've got some other stuff signed by him. There's a signed CD in the back. That's Don Casavalli. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. That's the soundtrack. Also got one of Reggie's band's CDs. It's actually signed. Something I'm kind of proud of, my little 1-gallon pen from getting juiced by the Red Cross. A few things back here. Topol from Fiddler on the Roof. That's actually, you wind it up, it spins around, plays a tune from Fiddler on the Roof. Found it in a thrift shop, couldn't believe it. Got the old man and his leg lamp from A Christmas Story. Yeah, there's some bunnies there, not all that scary. These belong to my deceased grandmother. But look at the look on that bunny's face. It's probably scarier than anything in here except for the scale. In the back, got an autographed poster, Ladies of the Evil Dead. 3 women, I believe they played Ash's girlfriends in different movies. Can't see all the autographs because of the pen that was used. Alright, got an autographed picture from Night of the Living Dead, classic horror film, kind of redid the whole zombie genre. Interesting thing about that is at first they were going to do a sci-fi movie about aliens and, you know, creatures from space, but couldn't get the funding. So they went with zombies, and the word zombies never used in the movie. The picture is autographed by several actors from the film. The card is autographed by George Romero, who sadly is deceased. I've got 2 film cells in there, and I need to redo this. I didn't do a very good job of it. It was a long time ago. But the 2 film cells I picked up from a preview reel. Down in the bottom, you can see the little piece of wood that's back in the display. That is an actual piece of the house that was in the Night of the Living Dead. Then the 2 coffin-shaped containers, the wood and the glass, actually came from the chapel that you see in the cemetery. They had a little fundraiser a few years ago to rebuild the chapel. They actually tore the old one down, sold little pieces of it to pay for building the new chapel. So I'm happy to get those. Got a garden spade signed by Kyra Schoen. She was the little zombie girl in the basement that says, "I hurt." A few different whatnots here. Some Matchbox cars that I've had, some through the years, some for a little while. You can see Hong Kong Phooey back there. Michael Myers. The 2 grumpy old men from the Muppets. Love those guys. Hey, if anybody can tell me their names in there, put it in the comments. I like rubber duckies. Ghost Rider, some Dragon Ball Z. Bill Hensman, who is actually the first zombie you see in the Night of the Living Dead. He's actually the one that the little piece of the house came from. Because when the movie was over, they tore the house down, and a bunch of the actors in it actually grabbed pieces of it. Some quite a bit from what I've been told. So the little piece of the actual house that was in the middle came from him. Rorschach from The Watchmen. Great, great movie. Wouldn't say it was for kids. Mystery Science Theater 3000 buddies. Robbie the Robot. Tall Man from Phantasm. Pumpkinhead in the back next to Supergirl. There's my buddy Beardo. Got a Buddha with some different stuff hanging off of it. My VIP pass to Brickfest Live last year. Got some videos of that on Tony's Brick House. Shameless promotion. Check that out. Film cell Amy got for me for Christmas from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Deadpool. Some different Star Trek actors. Pictures and autographs. Also, something interesting a friend made me for Christmas a few years ago. This is a replica of the Klingon phaser from the Undiscovered Country. There's a scene where a Klingon ship's destroyed. The dead Klingons are floating through space, and you see a glimpse of a gun that looks exactly like this. I think they were called disruptors. He actually stopped it and measured out the pieces. Part of this is carved from wood, part is 3D printed. But really nice piece. Not got it hung up yet, but got Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner's autographs, along with a set of Star Trek stamps that came out not too long ago. Phantasm poster. Unfortunately, Angus Scrimm, the tall man, passed away a couple of years ago. I've got a few autographs of his. Autograph of Reggie and Angus Scrimm in the corner. Got a couple of film cells on each side from the movie. This is kind of a rare poster. It's not a US poster. And honestly, I'm drawing a blank right now. I can't remember where it came from. But if the autographed tall man wasn't in the way, you could see it actually has a little tag on it that says, I believe it's Phantasma. A picture I got from Reggie, autographed picture of Angus Scrimm with his dog Cap. Another Angus Scrimm. Absolutely love the movie. Not really a horror movie, but Eric the Viking. Love that if you get a chance. Check the movie out. That's autographed by a few people. There's my sphere from Phantasm. This is a UK only release of the first 4 movies. Reservoir Dogs action torture scene. Sorry, I can't quite get to where my shadow's not in the way. Pretty cool little set. I bought this. There's some damage to the chair that the guy being tortured is set on. Got Mr. Blonde with a straight razor, his gun. Radios in the back playing, cigarettes. Cool little playset. Playset, diorama, whatever you want to call it. Mr. Orange. Got the hoverboard from Back to the Future. Little toad dude from Mario Brothers. Something Amy Got Me. Jason Voorhees Potato Head. Got a few Nintendo figures. Nintendo was big as I was growing up. Got an autographed R. Lee Ermey bobblehead. And guys, I'm sorry this is going so long. I hope I haven't lost anybody or bored you to death. More Phantasm film cells. Autographed R. Lee Ermey motivational figure. Some more Nintendo, Scooby-Doo. Star Wars, Mr. Potato Head in the back. Scooby-Doo plush. Star Wars poster, gift from Amy. Autograph in the top corner on the right, Frank Oz, who did the voice for Yoda. The left is signed by David Prowse, who was in the suit for Darth Vader. Got a few action figures tacked up there. That's signed by David Prowse. Few minifigs scattered in. You might see some Batman Lego stuff. Some Star Wars pops. Executive snack dispenser. Bought this to make a Tom Servo head out of eventually. Then we get into my Shawshank Redemption little area, small mini poster, not original unfortunately. It's actually like a, it's kind of like a painting. It's on like a wood background. Then Morgan Freeman autograph from the picture. Nicholas Courtney from Doctor Who. Good old Robert England from Freddie. Danny Darko. Two girls from The Shining, not actually twins. Lou Ferrigno. Toys R Us exclusive glow-in-the-dark Raiden. And a Doctor Who action figure. Alright, that's my den. Hope that I didn't bore anybody or lose you. A lot of stuff I've collected through the years, things that only mean something to me. You know, and honestly, I hate to say, I've collected so much stuff. If I ever sell this house, somebody may be getting a lot of cool stuff. Or junk, depending on their outlook. But anyway, if you see anything interesting in here you want to talk more about, let me know. If I bored you, let me know. Sorry this ran kind of long. You know, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when Amy does another video. And everybody, have a great Tuesday.